so funny. They're here to entertain you, not because Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
Hello,
Oh.
everybody.
Hello, Bobo.
How are you, pal? What's going on?
I'm a little sleepy. I'm not gonna lie. This, for some reason, this 1 hour has fucked up my whole week.
Well, you lost an hour of sleep.
Yeah, but I gained it in naps and car sleeps and falling asleep while watching TV. I definitely got that hour back, but it still
can't believe you
gets away
just
from me.
admitted that you take all those things.
I did take a nap this week. It threw me off so bad that I had to take a nap.
Naps, car sleeps. What's the last one?
Falling asleep while watching TV.
Falling asleep. All those things you've never admitted, and you just admitted.
Because I don't do it every day, but some days call for it. Do you want to see my most? I could show you my most casual sleep that I do. Ready?
Yeah, I've seen it many a time.
Right on my hand.
Yep. In the studio during the show, in between. Yes. Yep.
Look, it's a superpower. I could power down and then I could power back up. And I feel many people are jealous of that. And that's fine. I understand it.
Right.
It's done me well over the years.
Well, so now you're getting up an hour earlier. You did the show today. Today is what? Wednesday.
Wednesday. Yes.
Wednesday. And it was an okay show.
It was good. We had Bert was on today to talk about Razzle Dazzle, his new Netflix special.
Yeah.
And we've had our guys from a YouTube channel called Deep Inside the Music on. These guys isolate tracks from songs so that you could hear things in songs. Like you listen to Van Halen, you listen to Panama. You've never heard the guy screaming in the background, but you can hear it on these tracks. And you can hear singers stomping their foot while they're singing, which you don't hear in the song. It's pretty amazing. You can find that on YouTube.
What is that on?
It's on YouTube. It's called Deep Inside the Music. And there's every genre of music on it. I just recorded an episode with them about Chicago, their song 25 or 624, which I found out was about acid. I had never had any idea what that song was about. And we did that song, and you could hear all the horns that are involved, isolated. It's pretty cool.
Deep Inside the Music.
Yeah. If you write on YouTube, it's free.
Go into songs. Deep inside the music. Here we go.
Yeah.
Isolated tracks mean you can experience the individual elements that make your favorites. Okay, that's cool. That's interesting.
It is, because you hear it like we did Jungle Boogie, Jungle Boogie.
Sure.
They have a guy in the back. He's like, yeah, Jungle Boogie, get down. And you may hear it in the song, but you don't realize it. Now, once you hear it isolated, that's all you hear when you listen to the song. Yeah.
Aren't you scared that you're going to listen to like some song like Stairway to Heaven and hear a rape in the background being like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Help me.
Yeah.
He's stop it, please.
There is that one song.
He's holding me down.
You know, my mother took me to a weird church when I was a kid.
Oh, you got raped?
In that church. No, I did not get raped. Oh. That was a Catholic church. Okay. No, she took me to this weird like Baptist church, and they did a night thing where they did the backward masking in music, where they would play songs that had backward messages, or they would play Stairway to Heaven backwards and listen to it long enough till you hear, ooh, yeah, devil, there's the devil. Like you listen to anything backward at any speed, you're eventually going to hear devil or whatever else you think you want to hear.
A much better story was my mother took me to a weird church when I was a kid, and I had to suck everybody off for grapes.
No. There was no grapes or anything. Certainly not that.
I had to jerk the priest off into a cup, but I found out that priest jizz cures cancer in children.
Oh, unaware of that. I did urinate next to the pastor one day, and I thought that was quite weird.
Or if you mix 4 different priests come together, it makes a unicorn.
Well, that's true. We knew that. That's scientifically proven.
How come nobody has come out with cum? Like drinking your own pee is supposed to be healthy for you, but how come no one has said cum is good for you?
Drinking your own pee is not healthy for you. It is filled with all the toxins that your body squeezed out So to think that it would be smart to put it back in your body is just dumb.
100% not true.
100% true.
It's 100% not true.
100% true.
100% not true.
Your urine is filled with toxins and all the things that your body is pushing out of your body. Why you would re-ingest that into your body is wrong.
My urine is fucking healthy.
Oh, your urines. I drink yours all the time.
Let me ask you a question.
All right.
When a girl, this is always kind of, when a girl swallows your jismotic fluid.
Okay.
Like, they're living, right? Because sperm, when it comes out of my stomach into the thing, and goes up the sucker, they're living. So technically, if a girl is swallowing the jismotic fluid, they're living. They're going.
Not necessarily.
They're trying to go somewhere, and
not necessarily.
That'd be funny if they came out the other end when they shit and like.
The temperature change from inside your body to outside of your body may automatically kill them.
Yeah, but if she, in the that's
transfer from body to body. Yeah,
that's the same temperature as most vages.
Can you hold on a second?
Sure.
I'm gonna ask the Google box.
Yeah. Remember Jeeves? Remember we had asked Jeeves?
Jeeves he had a little bow tie. It was like having your own servant. I'm gonna ask Google.
Yeah.
What happens when you swallow sperm, or does sperm die?
Yeah.
When you swallow it. I mean, what you're saying, Bobby, makes sense. So I had to go give a sperm sample one time at the doctor's office, and I had a fever, and it caused a lot of my sperm to be dead because I had a fever. So they die very easily. But and I also had ones that had crooked tails. So instead of swimming up, they swam in circles. All right, let me see. What?
That's weird. I mean, the crooked tail is like, well, you'll get like a kid with autism or something, right? If that's the one that gets up there.
It's just the crooked tail prevents it from swimming straight and fast because it's like NASCAR. It's constantly making a left.
Okay, but if the other sperm kind of go up and push the crooked sperm up in and then bump that into the egg, you're fucked.
Yeah, that could be true.
Ultimately, I read it.
I have an answer. Swallowed semen is digested in the same way as food. However, in a very rare circumstance, some people might discover they're allergic to semen. This is also known as human seminal plasma hypersensitivity, or HSP. That is what happens. Now, it says for the most part, it is safe to ingest.
If you have to carry an EpiPen because your chick's a whore, she's allergic to jizz.
You say whore, I say awesome.
It would be funny if you just looked over at your chick. She went to the bathroom at dinner. She comes back swollen. You're like, did you suck a dick?
Do you want to know what's in the semen?
Yeah, I do.
The reputation is that it's high in protein, which is not true.
Ah, God damn it.
Is sugar, both fructose and glucose, sodium, citrate, zinc, chloride, calcium, lactic acid, magnesium, potassium, and urea. And it does not have. It says, does it actually have nutrients? Does it mean that it has calories? And they said yes, but not as many as you think. Then they ask, what does it taste like? There is no single description of what semen tastes like because it can vary from person to person. And here's a few foods that make semen taste more palatable or less acidic. Now, you always hear what? What is the one thing you always hear?
Pineapple juice, cranberry juice.
Right. They also say celery, parsley, wheatgrass, cinnamon, nutmeg, papaya, and oranges are helpful. I'm gonna start down. Imagine if I get a reputation for having cinnamon flavored semen.
Well, I heard yesterday on the
cinnamon toast jizz
on my radio show, because I have a radio show now too.
Yes, you do, on an actual radio.
We're both broadcasters now. That if you have celery, if you eat a lot of celery, it makes your jizz shoot. You get big jizz shots.
Do you know why?
It helps your jizz shoot. Why?
Because celery is mostly water, and water is what gives it the big jump, the consistency, because the water will interact with the magnesium and the zinc, and that's what gives it the big Peter North shot.
Jizz has the same ingredients as a green meanie. Right?
Yes.
Now, I mean, look have you tasted your own jizz?
No, I have not. I've not tasted anybody's jizz, including my own. Why have you tasted your own jizz?
I never said I did. I asked you if you did.
I can see by your dumb face you have.
I did
you were
never.
Ready to,
I've never.
I believe you did. And I believe it was recent.
It was recent. First of
all
all,
right, let me ask you a question.
I'm not tasting my. I'm not.
Let
me
ask you a question. Was it salty or was it sweet?
I'm not tasting 52-year-old jizz, Michael.
Okay? I don't believe you taste it when you're 52. I believe you taste it when you're probably in between 13 and 25.
32 and maybe 28 and 35.
Bobby Kelly, I'm going to look you right in the eyes and ask you, my number one best friend who doesn't lie, have you or have you not tasted your own jizz?
Yes.
How many cups of it have you had?
14.
Oh.
Remember in 2008 when I lost all the weight?
Yeah.
Jizz I was on this self-jizz diet.
Gotcha. I would be willing to provide samples of my jizz, and you can do the same, and then we could have somebody do a blind taste test to see which one was better.
No, because you'd cheat.
How would I cheat?
You'd cheat. You'd go get some trainer's jizz that only has papaya juice and mangoes.
You'd think that my jizz with my bodily intake, my food intake, isn't going to be more delicious than some guys eating protein drinks?
Your jizz is going to take like a rump roast.
Yeah. My jizz will taste like it's been slow roasted.
Yeah, it's just nobody wants a salty brisket jizz.
Mine will taste like something's wrong with this milkshake jizz.
Dude, we got to do a jizz taste off.
Who tastes it though?
We're gonna get a chick. Dude, there's chicks out there that love jizz.
Who? I mean, like, where do you find that?
Look in the chat right now. There's a couple.
There's nobody. I don't even think Lou would taste our jizz.
I'll tell you this. First of all, Dawn, I'm not asking Dawn that. She got mad at me last week.
For asking her to taste your jizz?
I asked her something and she got fucking mad. She hung up on me. You remember, you were there.
Yeah, I was there. You asked her if she would look at my penis.
No, I asked her about her butthole.
Oh, yeah, you asked.
She hung up. She laughed at your penis thing. Because your stupid penis was on a TV. She's already seen it, you fucking piece of shit. So hasn't my son. I'm pretty sure my neighbors have seen it too.
Bobby was doing his stand-up this weekend at Side Splitters, and he was talking about getting dick pics, and he had his phone with him. So while he was up there, I sent him a picture of my penis on stage, hoping that he would see it, and he did not. But then later on in the car, saw it and showed it to Melissa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, dude, we should do a jizz taste off. Mush. We should call it guess the what?
Guess the ethnicity of my jizz.
Ethnicity. That's it. Ethnicity of the person.
Or
Samoan.
Whose jizz is this? Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
That's it. Whose jizz is this? We get
me, you, Mush, and Joe Russell's boring jizz. It's like 3 seltzers and a flat water.
Yeah. Joe Russell's jizz turns to dust.
Yeah.
His jizz kills itself as soon as it comes out of its cock. Yeah. Joe's like when it's really cold out, you throw hot water in the air.
Yeah.
So
whose jizz is this?
We get a slut. We get some slut.
I mean, let's stop insulting the person who's going to be in it. They don't necessarily have to be a slut. They could be somebody who could be doing this for scientific reasons. Like maybe Lou would be like, I wouldn't do this, but I love the show.
What are you saying, Lou? What?
Well, I'm saying like Lou could just do. She goes, well, there's a score. Like you don't have to drink the whole thing. You could do it like wine, where you swish it around and spit it out.
Two Tef said, "You're making me hungry."
Is Lou even here? I don't know if Lou.
Yeah, Lou is here, 100%. She wants Mush to get this going.
We could all send little Ziploc bags to Lou.
No, we got to do it live. We got to go do a live show.
Yeah, you only have 30 minutes before it dies.
You got to do a live show. We're gonna all go in a room, flap one out.
I'll do that this weekend. If we're gonna do that, I'll come this weekend and do it.
And then we have a taste tester to test. And then has to take the jizz and put it in front of the person.
Yeah, guess whose jizz is this? Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
They have to identify who it belongs to, and then they have to rank it by flavor and consistency.
Well, yeah. So there's two parts to jizz is this. Whose jizz is this? It's you have to put the jizz in front of the person you think it is, and then you have to rank who has the best jizz. Okay, I like that.
It's not as sexy, but I bet we can get Spanish to do it.
Well, can we do a consistency? We get Spanish pop-up to do it.
Yeah.
We need I bet we could hire somebody who loves jizz.
I mean, if it's somebody who loves jizz, we could probably just find them to do it.
Yeah, we want to give them a little money. You know what I mean?
Are you saying Lou said no?
I'm saying this. All of our jizz, out of the three of us, one of us is not going to taste good.
Mush. Is mush going to taste like Saison, like it's got Mexican seasoning in it?
Mush is going to taste like Cholula and a foot.
Yeah. Mush has got sleepy sperm.
Mush has sweaty jizz.
Yeah. All ours looks like a cloudy puddle, and his just looks like insulin.
Do you remember? We were talking about this on Bonfire yesterday, and I forgot all about it. When I got the surgery, I think a week after, I went to Montreal. I'm doing this festival. I know I just gave gang signs. I went to Montreal. JFL. And I was jerking off, because that's what I do. As soon as I go to a hotel, I jerk off now because it's
mark your territory.
Well, it's the only sex I get. I don't want to be horny walking around. I don't want to be any of that shit. So I just get it done. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was jizzing black.
What?
My jizz was black.
What are you, Voldemort?
Do you want a picture of it?
No.
Yes.
Why? Mush goes, you went, no, yes. You just heard Mush in the background. Yes.
What do you have, squid ink in there?
Dude, I was panicking, brother.
I would be panicking too.
Fucking panicking. It was, dude, it was.
My tongue turned black one time.
From what?
Pepto-Bismol.
What?
I had really bad heartburn, and the only thing that was helping me was Pepto. And my tongue started turning black. So I Googled it, and it said, if you've been taking Pepto-Bismol, the Bismol of the Pepto-Bismol has turned your tongue black. I don't know what it does to your jizz.
I found it. You ready for this?
I don't think so.
Why?
I don't want to see your white jizz, let alone your black jizz.
Dude, this is not. I don't know if you Mush, you have to delete this photo when you're done with it.
It's in the internet. Once it's on the internet, it never gets deleted.
On the TV screen.
All right,
dude, TMZ. Why does comedian and bonfire host Robert Kelly have black jizz?
Mush, before you show this, we got to talk. I don't want you just showing it, okay? You understand?
Yes.
I'm trying to find a less grosser photo.
Lou still hasn't said no.
I have a chart of what will make your jizz turn different colors.
Okay, let's okay. Did you get the photo?
Not yet.
All right, go ahead. Tell us, show us the chart, please.
Cotton candy. Ooh, I can make mine pink and red.
Can you read it, Mush?
High blood, heavy metals makes it brown or orange. High blood pressure will give it a pink or red. Jaundice will make it yellow. Leukocytosis permia will make it yellow. Clear white or gray is normal. If you've had a prostate biopsy or it's sugary, it could be pink, red, brown, or orange. Or surgery, sorry. Or prostate or testicular or urethral cancer will also turn it pink, red, brown, or orange. I don't want any of that. You've had surgery.
Mush, go back to that.
Okay.
So if you're really sick, you have a rainbow jizz.
Well, I don't think it's all the colors.
It's because the blood cells are dying inside of it or something.
Jesus Christ, what?
That's why it comes from like pink, red, brown, orange.
Dude, if I shot a red rope, I'd have a heart attack.
So what is clear, white, or gray? Gray jizz. I guess jizz is gray.
It's supposed to be regular.
Okay, scroll down. There's more. There's a lot more you're not showing us.
All right. So if you had
Here we go. Okay, brown, spinal cord injury, sexually transmitted diseases, prostate cancer, or surgery, biopsy or surgery.
That'll give you
mine
brown,
was from surgery.
Orange. Yeah. Ugh.
Mine wound up being from surgery. It was brown. Wait a minute, what is the colors? Black. Okay, go to black. What's black?
Okay, so black. Hold on a second. Chart's too big for the screen.
You're too big for this fucking podcast.
Oh, this is gross.
All right, what's over spinal cord? I didn't have a spinal cord. Is that it? Is that the bottom?
Spinal cord injury, or the first one, which is
AIDS.
Too many heavy metals in your diet.
Oh. It's black.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna have to. All right, so show the photo. You will decide what color mine is. Ready?
Dude, how great is that for a heavy metal band to call their album Black Sperm?
You ready? You ready for this? Are you ready for this?
No.
Are you ready? Wait, I don't want to. Don't show it yet.
Okay.
I have a lunch meeting today.
Wow, I don't know if you're gonna have lunch after this.
I have a feeling it's gonna look like this.
Just how's this, dude? Picture how scared I was, dude.
Oh, I bet. Like dragon snot.
Why is the chat not?
Yeah, the chat stopped, and this seems like something they would be talking about. Plus,
why did the chat stop, Mush?
I don't know. I thought I was trying to check right here.
I check and find out what's wrong with that. Oh, Lou is texting me. I sent to Mush. What is? Take the jizz challenge.
It's better than the Pepsi challenge. It also tastes better than Pepsi.
What is it? Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
Whose jizz is this?
You're making me. Why is the chat fucking stopped?
Are we still live?
The chat stopped. Are you guys watching this? Put some shit in the chat, would you?
Say whose jizz is this?
Oh, it's back. Bobby, you are fantastic at the. That's an old chat.
That's old.
So thank you very much, Amy.
I went to the video. It's on the YouTube part. It's just not going into StreamYard for some reason. So I'm trying to see what that's happening. Let me get the video in here first.
Whose jizz is this? Who would we get? Me?
I sent you a video or a photo?
A video.
Oh. Ugh.
Oh, wait. No, I sent you a photo.
I don't want to see that.
Mush, I sent you a photo.
I don't want to see Mount Bobby's explosion.
Oh,
I don't want to see that tiny volcano erupt on a black sand beach.
All right.
The live photo, sorry.
Yeah, just show the photo part. Can you do that?
Yeah.
I mean, dude, this is, I don't know if you want to see this. We got to put a disclaimer right now. You might not want to see this.
I don't want to see it.
You have to.
I know, but I don't want to.
This is not for you. This is for the people.
I will, but I don't want to.
If you're at work or somewhere right now, you might want to turn away.
Not safe for work.
If you're eating anything Chinese food with a brown sauce,
shrimp with lobster sauce.
Yeah, you want to turn away. Any chow fun,
clam chowder,
anything, just turn away. Because this scared the shit out of me though. This is a week and a half after my surgery. I'm in Montreal, and I cranked one out, and because I always have and it was a good one. I mean, I was like, wow, this is great. And then this happened. And I thought I was dying, dude, because when you look it up, it's cancer. It's death.
Ooh.
Black is death. Mush, right?
Yeah, it looks crazy. I'm trying to see. It's not uploading correctly, though. Give me 1 second.
Thank God.
Like the internet's projecting this picture.
I called my doctor. I'm like, I'm dying. And he was panicking too. He's like, what? I go, my jizz is black. He's like, what? I'm like, my jizz. He's like, why? What happened? I go, I don't know. I masturbated and I jizzed and I looked and it was black. He's like, let me call you back. So he had to call his friend.
All he did was Google it.
He had to call his buddy. And and
and what did he say?
He said it might be prostatitis or some shit.
All right.
But it might be just the proteins, the surgery and the proteins. I was drinking all protein shakes at the time. Pretty much that's all I was drinking. So
do you know one time I bled? I was making number one pee-pee, and I bled from my pee-pee into the bowl.
Oh, really?
And I freaked out. And do you know what it was?
What?
I had a tiny, tiny, tiny cut on the head of my penis that I must have done with my fingernail or the zipper or something, and I wasn't peeing out the blood. I was actually bleeding from my penis, which made me so much happier to find out that I wasn't peeing blood.
Well, how did you fix it?
Well, it wasn't. It just like a little bit. I looked down and there was like red in the bowl, and I went, "Oh my god, did I just pee blood?" And I looked at my wiener and I didn't see anything. And then upon further inspection, I saw a tiny little slit, and I was like, "Oh, I cut the head. My shiny head got a little slice."
You do have a shiny head.
I buff it. At the end. I whip it. Whoops.
I don't know what you do to it, but it's shiny. It's almost. It looks like a, one of those wax sticks.
Smooth and kissable.
Yeah, Madam. What's her name? Madam
Tussaud.
Like I'd walk up to that stick and take a photo with it in Times Square.
Yeah. I would charge you $5 in front of Man's Chinese Theater to take a picture with my dick.
Mush, you got it?
Ready?
Hey, Joe, you want to see Black Jizz?
Stop. You ready? Who are you talking to?
Pap in Spanish. You want to see Black Jizz? You want to do the disclaimer? Ladies and gentlemen, the photo you're about to see is for medical purposes only. It is not intended to titillate or excite or of a sexual nature. It is clearly to show that my friend Bobby Kelly one time ejaculated black jizz. Thank you.
And go.
It looks like it burns. Why is it all over your forearm?
It looks like you were changing your oil.
What? It looked like you were eating Rolos. Why is it all over your arm?
Because I jerked off and I was shooting. I came.
All right, take it down. Oh my god, that wasn't black. It was like he said, motor oil brown.
What's brown jizz? Was it brown? What's brown jizz, Mush?
Heavy metals, biopsy, surgery, all that
ugly.
stuff. Or STD.
Yeah, it was both. I had all three.
That is awful.
Yeah, dude. Imagine that. I was panicking, dude. I was panicking.
I'm like, panicking right now.
I thought he unleashed cancer in my asshole.
It looks like caramel sauce or molasses or something.
I mean, dude, when you jizz a different color like that, and I did it like 3 times. I had to keep, so I kept jizzing because
you were like, get out.
I was trying to get it out, and it did work. I got it out, but then it came back.
You should have told your wife, this is like when you have a car and you don't change the oil and all the gunk builds up and you got to get all the gunk out now. And, I would have made your wife feel bad. I would have been like, this is because we don't have sex. The gunk build back up.
Yeah, well, that's great. Well, what's she gonna do? If Dawn ever saw that, she'd never touch me again. If that ever shot out, again. Could you imagine if that shot out and she looked down, she went, "What the?" I would fucking.
Oh, can you imagine if you had a girl that wanted it on her?
Yeah,
and you did that to her.
Oh my god,
that it tastes like burnt chili.
That's gross.
Yeah, you could actually come on a piece of paper and write a letter with that jizz.
Oh, that to me, I would think it dissolves anything it touches.
You could dip a quill in it.
Oh,
yeah,
that was pretty awful.
It was, yeah, dude. It was pretty frightening for a week and a half. And then it finally went away, thank God. And it was from the surgery and the protein I was drinking. I want to see the chat so bad. Fuck.
They all died. They all killed themselves once they saw that.
Hang on one sec. Is the chat broken, Mush?
It's not coming into StreamYard, but it is working on YouTube.
How are they feeling about what they just saw?
I'm going to check right now, but I threw also another picture of your black jizz.
I can't look at
it. Oh, they have another picture. All right, let's see it. Yeah, that's the stuff that came out of the little tiny dinosaur.
Your jizz killed Newman. That's funny.
That's what
you got. Velociraptor jizz.
Yeah, terrifying.
Gross.
So sorry about last week's show. We were very busy, a lot of stuff going on, but we also had a great weekend together. We were out in I was out in Tampa. Mike was working his tush off. I was working my tush off. Mush was working his tush off.
I think Mush could have done more.
We had a good time. Ybor City, I got to tell you, man. it's hell on earth. I mean, it's hell on earth.
How would you describe it?
I would say Haiti met a gay pride parade, but not during the parade, after the parade. Yeah, I would say Haiti met a gay pride parade late night and then smashed into each other. And
during the Puerto Rican parade.
Yeah, and during the Puerto Rican Day parade, and then a bus of tourists were dropped off in the middle. I mean, it's crazy.
Nailed it.
It's wild that they can coexist together in this area that late at night without literally just seeing like decapitations in the street. You know what I mean? It's crazy that it doesn't happen.
Yeah, it was relatively calm for such a weird, busy night. They had 50,000 people there, and the way they get them off the streets is just cops on horseback riding up and down the street.
Well, I mean, it's right out of New Orleans.
Yeah, but the best part about it was the horses just shit everywhere on the street.
Yeah.
And then you got a bunch of drunk people just smashing right through. I was watching some girl. She was like a little Instagram. Oh my God, I take a picture. And she walked right into a pile of shit. It was fantastic.
Well, the horses come down the street and it's basically.
Yeah.
They have these stupid whistles that are annoying. And they just come down the middle of the street. And they just like a Zamboni up and down, and they clear people out. But it's scary because let's just go back a little bit. My number one best friend, Mike Calta,
that's me,
said to me, all right, when you're done, come meet me. We stayed in Ybor City. Come meet me. I had his truck. As soon as we were done, I said bye to the fans. I had to say bye to a couple people. I jump in the truck. He's like, dude, it's kicking. We're having a blast. Pap, pap. Okay, I'm coming. Dude, where are you, man? Where are you, Goose? I'm on my way. Take a picture of me on the highway in the truck, almost there. I send him the picture. I'm 15 minutes away. Not even. I take the wrong exit because Florida's fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's our fault.
I take the exit. I got to go around, blah, blah, blah. I'm only but it's only a 5-minute delay. I get there. I can't park the car because it's a nightmare. The hotel has no parking. Hampton Inn, fuck you. The manager at Hampton Inn, fuck you. During the day manager, dude, you're an asshole. You're a passive-aggressive piece of shit, and everybody that stays there doesn't like you. Except for
and works with you.
Yeah. Fucking asshole. Anyways, no parking. So I got to find parking. Finally, I get a parking spot. I go down. I don't even know what I'm expecting. But I texted you earlier. You're like, building right next door to the hotel. So I walk in. It's packed. There's thousands of people everywhere. There's clubs everywhere. There's things going on everywhere. It's like Mardi Gras. It's New Orleans. Craziness. I just walk into the club right next to the hotel. It's a gay club.
I feel like I haven't been able to set this up. My band played that night.
Yeah.
And I started drinking tequila early.
Yes.
And then I went to a bar that was somewhat next to the hotel, but I also was drinking tequila there. And I was texting you that I wanted you to come to that bar. You text me you're on the way, and then I dropped off the face of the earth mentally. And I did say we're in the bar next to the hotel. I didn't mean right next to it.
This is what you do. This is what you fucking do. You just summed it all up, and you're somehow the star of this fucking movie again. It's fucking nuts. Mike.
Yeah.
You said, hurry up, great time. Where are you? I literally sent you a photo of I'm coming. You know how far I am away from the second you go double decker. I wind up going to the bar that you're at, which is not next to the hotel. It's maybe a half a mile down a fucking street, packed with young, holy shit people, drunk, drugs, cops, everything. And me, little fucking, old, Bobby Kelly. I'm walking down there. I just got done with 2 shows. I'm walking down there. I find the bar and it's packed. I can't get in. I'm looking. I got to look all over these people. I'm outside like a fucking pervert staring. Okay, I'm texting you. Texting you. You just put a fucking Instagram story up. 8 minutes before I got there. From the bar. I go to the cigar place next door, grab a cigar, sit down out front, waiting for you to walk. I'm right there watching. People are walking up. I'm getting mean mugged. All these people. I'm sitting there alone at 1 a.m, smoking a cigar by myself, waiting for my friend who just storied like a fucking 9-year-old. He's 50, by the way. My friend's 50.
It's a good story.
50.
At the Mike Calta show.
50. And I'm sitting there, nothing. Radio silence. So not only do I got to fucking call it, which is hard because when I'm calling it, it's like a doctor. I think I can find him. I think I can save this patient. So now I got to look at my watch. I'm calling it at on 1:45. I sat there out there for over an hour by myself in the midst of fucking mayhem, waiting for you, not knowing where you were. Now I'm like, dude, if I leave and he needs me, if he's hurt, if something happened, if, you know, what if he got into a fight? What if he's in the back? What the fuck? All right. I gotta go, man. I'm fucking wiped. I did 2 shows. I'm fucking exhausted. I worked out. It's like, fuck. I went back to the hotel room. I just got in my undies and I had some salami and cheese.
Healthy
and
snack.
I watched Hunger Games by myself in my fucking room, not knowing that you're right underneath me at the time.
Yeah. In my room, tequila passed out.
When I was texting you, Michael, look at me.
Yeah.
Look at me.
I'm looking at you.
Where's Pap?
He left.
Pap.
I'm not here.
Pap.
He left.
Pap.
He's gone. Are you frozen?
No. Why'd this die? The fuck? Dawn, turn the light on for me, sweetie.
I like how nice you are to Dawn.
Fuck my battery. So my point is, Michael.
Yes, Robert.
Is that you, Dawn, can you do me a big favor? Hang on, Michael. I'm going to switch these things out, okay? Give me 1 sec. My point is, Mike, and look, I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, it is what it is, right? I mean, that's what we got to say to each other, right?
It's over now.
It is what it is. But the thing is that you were getting my text while you were getting pizza.
I was, and I didn't realize it. I was a little
How
too
did
drunk.
you not realize it?
I was a little drunk, and I was going live on Facebook or Instagram, whatever, so it didn't come up on my phone. How was the gay club?
It was fun. I liked it.
I was wearing
Mike made
a
me go
shirt.
to a gay club. Yeah.
And he wasn't there.
No, he's not there. Of course he's not there. If he was there, I would have saw him. It would have been the fucking tallest, biggest, manliest guy there.
It would have been like finding Vito from The Sopranos there. It
would have looked like Gulliver's Travel. They would have pinned him to the floor and sucking his cock, tying his hair to the fucking wood.
I was wearing a shirt that said, "Don't poke the bear." And this group of gay guys came up to me, and the one guy goes, this Hispanic guy goes, "Let me ask you a question." I said, "Okay." He goes, "What happens if I poke the bear?" He poked me in my left titty, and I go, "You bruised my left titty," and he goes, "Boop." He booped me like 3 times. I was like, I think we're in love.
Dude, that's fucked up. Yeah, Melissa was there with her friend. I mean,
had a good time.
Very good time. No, they were great. I felt bad. We dragged them all the way down to Ybor City. We walked all the way down, but Mike got into parenting mode.
Yeah.
And I know how that is. It's like his son was down there. He was really going down to check on his son. Because if Joey wasn't there, we probably would have found a bar to go to and chilled out or went somewhere and hung out a little bit. But when Mike, dude, when Mike gets into fucking dad mode, he fucking walks fast. I mean, dude, I've never seen you move so fast. We walked down that main street all the way to where the bar where Joey was. And then Joey comes out of nowhere with his other friend. And they're both just monsters. You know, they're just big kids.
Yeah.
So I felt safer, to be honest with you.
I felt less worried about them down there by themselves once I saw them all together as compared to other people.
Yeah, I mean, they were definitely on something.
My kid?
Yeah.
Oh, they were drinking a little.
Mm.
Oh, they weren't on drugs. They were about a little pot, a little drinking.
Mm.
Come on. What do you think they were on?
They were on happy pills.
No way. There's no way.
I bet if you did a test, not of Joey, but of the friend.
Yeah, maybe.
And you did a test of his urine,
and
you tasted his sperm,
right?
You would, if you did a test, you would find something else.
Maybe I only care about my kid. I don't know what the other kid's doing.
No, Joey definitely had a buzz going. He had a buzz. You could tell he was buzzing. But I was so proud that I got them to smoke their first cigar.
Yeah, Joey found it kind of gross, so I was like,
most of the
time. Yeah, he told Spanish at one point, he goes, I need you to block me. The Spanish goes, why? He goes, because I need to throw this out. It's disgusting. Just like his dad.
Yeah, just like his puss dad. I'm gonna send this is such a great photo. I don't know if I sent you this photo.
So I feel bad that we dragged Melissa and a friend there, but I was really hoping that I would have a fantastic orgy threesome since Dickie wasn't there.
Oh, I mean, listen, first of all, they were not into it. And second of all, it would have took fucking at least another 45 to get them out of whatever Spanx they were wearing.
I think that if I was single, I could have banged the friend.
Yeah, I mean, nobody's getting Mo away from Dickie, to be honest with you. She may talk a silly game, but no way. She's so happy with her Long Island lover.
Yeah, she's like, Dickie had to stay home to walk the dogs.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, maybe her friend. Yeah, you could have hooked up with her friend. Well, that's what we should have done.
I would have.
We should have both took a titty on her friend.
Yeah.
And made Melissa watch.
Could have been yours.
We should have did it on the jerk off party.
Yeah. Ruin all our marriages.
No, a friend was fun too, but it's like, you know, in reality, we're boomers. We're definitely boomers walking down the street. It's late at night. Our feet hurt. You know, we're boomers because it's the first bench we saw on the way back. We sat down.
Yeah, that's true. You can't pass a bench up.
Dude, I look at a bench now like I looked at hookers back when I was 20.
Love to just use it for a little while.
Dude, when I was cruising around like during the day, I was like, there's a nice bench. That bench is hot.
You planning on using it later?
Then that night, I fucking went back and I got that bench. That's the bench I say. I stalked that bench all day.
Hey, you know how they do those things where they like take your pet's name and your last name, that's your porn star name?
Yeah.
Your pirate name is Black Jizz.
Black Jizz?
Black Jizz.
Black Jizz, the legend of the sea.
Here's the photo.
What's that?
The photo?
Yeah, go ahead. Do it. Look at that. Huh?
Just the old man corrupting young children.
I mean, dude, that's a great pic, dude. Look at your son.
I feel like Chris Hansen's going to come out any minute and ask you to sit down. Why don't you have a seat? Hey, I saw the most disturbing video yesterday ever.
What's that?
It was on it's some sort of show like the ABC one, the To Catch a Predator, but it's like a local group that does it. Yeah. And they got this guy, and the guy was going to meet a 14-year-old boy. Yeah. And they made him call his wife and tell him on the phone why he was getting in trouble. And he was like, really? Hello, Deb. Yeah, he's like, I got in trouble. And she was like, well, I thought I was meeting a 19. They go, tell her the truth. And he goes, I thought I was meeting a 13 or 14-year-old boy for sex. And they forced him to tell. And then she starts crying and hyperventilating. It's pretty awful to watch. It really is.
Man.
It's on my show story, Mush, if you want to see it. I don't know if it's interesting enough. But
yes, please bring that up.
And he looks just like a pedophile too, and he has to make the call, and she's such a nice, she's like, hello, and he's like, Deb, oh yeah, where are you? And it just gets bad from there.
Could you imagine what Dawn would say?
I knew you were fucking gross.
I knew you were dude, if Dawn got the call, oh my God.
if my wife got that call, even if it was a girl, anything just in that age range, she just wouldn't talk to me anymore. I think that she'd just block me from everything. That'd be it.
Oh, 100%, dude. You got to walk away from that.
Yeah, but I don't even think she'd give me a courtesy of one more time conversation. I think she would just be done.
No, you got to walk. But here's the thing. Okay, well, here, let's watch this. Can you make it bigger?
Can you click on their link? Because I think it's only like half of it. Oh, you got to hear it. You got to make it louder. You got to listen to it.
Where's the link?
I have something to tell you.
What?
I'm here in Denver, and I was going to meet up with what I thought was 18 or 19-year-old boy.
Tell the truth.
He's 14.
What?
And
Got caught.
And I got caught.
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Oh. Hey, Deb.
Hey, Deb.
Dave?
Okay, hold on.
Hey, Deb. This is Tommy with Colorado Pet Patrol. I'm here in Broomfield, Colorado with your husband. He attempted to pick up a 14-year-old who he knew was 14 to bring back to his hotel for sex. And we are here with him now. Yeah, and I apologize to tell you, he didn't want to call you, but we wanted you to know. He clearly knew it was a 14-year-old. This is our 267th catch.
Oh.
And he's here at the Walmart to pick up the 14-year-old boy.
More pause it. More pause.
You got to hear her after this.
That'd be funny. Is right when he said that, it's our 217th catch, just balloons and everything popped out. Yay!
Listen to her lose her shit.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
What? This can't be real.
I'm sorry, Deb.
I'm so sorry, Deb. We can.
Yeah.
She said, "What?
Start rapping?
What?
Did you start rapping?
Can you imagine getting that phone call?"
Dawn. The guy got caught picking up a 14-year-old to have sex with, bring him back to the hotel. They made him call his, what's it called? Pest control?
Colorado Pet Control.
Pet control. They do dogs like cats, and they pick up pedophiles too. It's like a side gig. But I mean, they got to work on branding. This is nuts. They're gonna get a lot of wrong calls.
Pet Patrol.
But the wife. Could you imagine that? If you got a call from somebody, hey, your husband's been picked up with a 4. Hey, oh.
Okay, but what if Dawn got the call and it was like, Dawn, I got caught jerking a guy off on a park bench. She'd be like, oh, Bobby. Not a kid.
Yeah, I know. We're not talking about that. We're talking about kids.
All right. But normal.
You gotta fucking add your spin, Calta.
Normal. She'd just be like, oh, Bobby.
She'd be like, yeah, I know. I saw you.
Jacking guys off again.
I'm the one who beeped the horn.
I ratted you out.
I'm the one who beeped the horn and yelled "sissy" out the window.
Oh man, that would be so.
I mean, I feel so. This is the problem with what that guy did, though. That is a shit thing to do to that wife.
Yeah, it's a shit thing to do to the 14-year-old kid too.
Well, I mean, you don't know that.
Well, those guys. There's a lot of those YouTube channels now where it's a bunch. It's usually now it's like a lot of former UFC guys are doing it, and
they constantly
there's
ask
usually
me.
Not a kid. There's usually just two guys.
Yeah,
pretending to be a kid because they've been going on the Gas Digital shows, and they'll say that there's a kid and there's not actually a kid, and then they try to turn them into the cops, but the cops are like, "Yeah, you can't just do that. That's not how you arrest people."
And you know what they do, Mush? They come to me and they're like, "We've caught 65 pedophiles and we brought it to the cops and they can't do anything." And they're like, "Yeah, because you're not the law, and you're not doing anything. So what you're doing is getting these guys in embarrassing situations and putting it in public. Now you want me to side with you, and I bring money to the table, so now they have somebody to sue. Well, I don't want to have anything to do with it. Yes, I think that what they're doing is a great job, but I'm not going to put myself in a position to be getting sued for you guys trying to be homeschool vigilantes. Look, it's great. I get it. You're exposing bad people, but you got to do it the right way, or else, keep me out of it."
Yeah, but also like they're doing that to the wife so they can get views. Like I don't care what happens to the guy, but the wife is like, She could have had a heart attack right there. She doesn't seem like
but
she's very young.
At least she knows what her husband is and what he's doing behind her back. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So at least they could stop him from molesting other kids because she's now in on it.
It's not going to stop.
No.
Did you see Gary Glitter? Do you know Gary Glitter?
Yeah, we saw that yesterday on the bonfire.
Gary Glitter has that big song that they play at all the basketball games. He's a huge pedophile. He went to Thailand to pick up young boys and all that. Huge pedophile, goes to jail, does the time, gets out, and is back in jail already because he got caught using a phone trying to get on the dark web. That guy's never going to be productive for society ever.
They got to figure out. They got to figure that thing out. There's like that pedophilia thing is if you're a grown man trying to bang kids, you got to figure it out. There's something
in your head
chemically wrong, because they can't stop doing it. It's not like they can quit. I mean, there's no AA for kid fucking.
No.
I don't think.
So all right, I got another question for you.
12 steps of pedophilia. Kid fucking anonymous.
It would be hard for you to be like,
I'm a proud member of KFA.
hi, my name is Bobby, and it's been 3 days since I molested a kid.
If Norton was a multimillionaire, like a billionaire, that's what he'd look like.
Yeah.
Bye, mama.
Not a bad look.
It's a great look. Especially if you're trying to pick up kids, you look like a scientist.
Hey, can
kids,
I bring up another
you like
story?
Science? Hey, kids, do you know how cola gets its bubbles?
Looks like Les McCurdy.
Hey, kids, do you know why jizz can sometimes be brown? Come in my van. I'll show you.
Hey.
What is this?
This is the chat. This is not working. I can bring up on the screen.
You mean Doug, Bell? They get Binky instead of chips. Ooh, yeah, gross.
Can I ask you another news story question?
Sure, please.
Did you see the story about Diplo?
No.
Are you familiar with Diplo, the international DJ?
No.
Handsome guy. This is probably something you want to bring up on the bonfire today, and if I can ghost produce the show for you.
Please, dude, fucking ghost away.
Diplo is a good-looking guy, okay?
Yeah.
And sure. Diplo is on a podcast. I saw a picture with him and Emily Ratajkowski. I don't know if she was really there or they were just using a stock photo. But Diplo said he has gotten blowjobs from other guys before.
Okay.
But does not think that that's gay.
Why?
Because he likes girls, but he's let guys suck his dick. So therefore, Diplo thinks it's not gay. What do you think?
Okay.
I think Diplo's gay.
What? So
right?
Diplo, who is Diplo again?
He's a DJ, and he goes around the world DJing. He makes a ton of money. He's good. He's a nice guy. He's good to look at. And he said he's let guys suck his dick before, but he feels like he's not gay. And I don't think that I would necessarily say full gay. He's bisexual though, for sure. Which
like
means
I say in my act, there's levels of gay. Like I say in my act, there's levels of gay.
That's a very high level of gay.
Well, is it?
Yes. Very.
Okay, let me say this.
Okay.
When you see, like I saw gay guys this weekend. I saw gay guys holding hands, clutching each other's elbows, kissing, and that was just in my room. And
level 10 gay.
Level 10. But what I'm saying, you got a guy who just likes head. He doesn't care where he gets it from. He's a DJ, so he's around all these gay guys all the time, all these club queens. And they're like, fucking, I'm gonna suck your dick, I'm gonna suck you. Well, who cares? Who cares? It's just a mouth, it's an orifice. So if you stuck your dick through it, Mike, here's a question.
Mm-hmm.
Here, if there's a hole in the wall, and I said, dude, you stick your dick through that hole, you're gonna get the best head you ever got.
Yes.
You're putting it in.
As long as the wall is thin and it can come out the other side.
And you got the best blowjob of your life.
Yeah.
Like you're like fucking Bobby. That you were right. You're like, dude, I just came like I never came.
It was brown.
And I told you that was a guy.
Yeah.
Does that make you gay?
It made me partake in a gay act.
But are you gay?
No, because I didn't know.
I think a gay act.
Now, if I go back to that glory hole knowing that there's a guy back there,
you mean
but
when?
because he's so good at it, I don't care.
Yeah,
That's
you mean
gay.
when you go back?
Listen, I think that I first of all, I don't care about Diplo doing it. I'm not like, ew, he's gay. But I think that's a very gay act. And if you consciously let another man go down on you and you could achieve an orgasm from it, you have gay tendencies.
But does the guy, I think does the guy stay? Do they snuggle? I mean, does the guy just come in, suck your dick and leave?
I don't know. I don't know the clue. But even if it was as good looking as Diplo, like even if Diplo was there and I was like, say we're in an orgy type atmosphere and I was making out with a girl and all of a sudden Diplo went to go down on me, I'd be like, whoa, slow it down, Dippy. I don't know if I'm doing that. I mean, even though you're good looking and even though I don't want it. I don't want to be able to see. We're very visual as guys. I don't want to see another hairy guy near me.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Josh on the bonfire yesterday, Josh Adam Meyerson said that he hooked up with a trans prostitute.
Okay. Did he know?
Yeah.
Yeah, then that's pretty gay.
That's gay.
If it has a dick and you know it has a dick.
Don't call it it.
If it as a person, if that person has a dick and you know they have a dick, that's what you're after, the dick. I don't think less of you for it, but you just got to know what you want. Like I'm not now. If I found out that I was a girl and we made out and she went down on me, and then I found out she had a dick, I wouldn't want to beat her up or anything like that. But I'd be like, oh, I'm not into that. I'm not even going to say I wouldn't enjoy it, but it's because I thought it was a girl.
Right. Okay.
You know, believe me, I'd love to be like, yeah, no, I love it. That's why every transgender person I know, I'm trying to bang. You know,
why would you love to be?
No, I'm saying like if I thought I liked it,
I would love. Believe me, I would love it if I could just take a little guy's dick.
I know you would. You, Joe List, it's a bunch of you closet queens doing comedy.
Closeted.
Some of you not so closeted. I don't think Joe's closeted either.
Ybor. The guy Chopper called it Ybor.
Yeah, that's what they used to call it.
Yeah.
It's a haven for gay people.
It's what?
It's a haven for gay people. So is
it's not as gay as it used to be. Can I say that?
What,
Ybor? It's more ghetto than gay.
That might be true.
It used to be gayer. Now it's more ghetto.
Yeah. Back in the early 90s, it was mostly just gay down there, gay and goth.
Yeah, now it's more, it's a little dangerous down there. But
hey, speaking of gay, is Joe Russell joining us today? Because I have a meeting I have to go to. So I want to get Joe's new 5. We haven't had a new 5 in a while.
All right, let's go.
Introduce him.
Ladies and gentlemen, here with a new 5, here's Joe Russell.
Hello everybody.
What do you think your jizz tastes like?
Pennies?
Probably.
Come on, it tastes like cheese. You know he's gay. Look at his dress behind him. He took off before he got on the show. He's playing Beth in Yellowstone.
Hey, what's gayer, the dress or the whiteboard?
Yeah. The ukulele.
Inspirational messages written on it. Today is the first day of the rest of your life.
Oh, fuck you, Joe.
That board didn't used to be white. Okay.
Oof. Don't start early. Hey, yeah. Bobby, did you ever see the deleted scene from Yellowstone where she shows her tits?
Yeah.
Oh, it's fantastic.
When she gets in the tub?
No. Better than that. It was a deleted scene that they only showed on the Paramount Network. They took it off the TV show. She's wearing the dress and she pulls it down and her big tits just flop out. And then Rip gets on top of her and they go to town. But she looks great.
No, I saw the one in the beginning where she walked outside naked.
Yeah, in front of this is better.
With her ass and her tits just out.
This is right up close, and she just pops them out of her towel. Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
All right. Sorry, Joe, back to you.
I got some. Did you hear that scary news story where Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell tripped and he fell at a party and he's rushed to the hospital? Doctors expect him to make a full recovery and said that things could have been way worse if it wasn't for his hard turtle shell.
He does look like Tippy the Turtle.
Marriage has been great, guys. Like when I feel a little stressed, my wife will hold out her left boob and let me squeeze it. And when I'm really lucky, she'll even let me squeeze the big one. Growing up was rough.
Oof. This is rough.
Not as rough as this.
Like the only gifts my parents gave me were things that they could use. Like I used to love cartoons, so for Christmas they got me 14 rolls of the Pink Panther fiberglass insulation.
I remember that.
Just enough to do the garage. And my dad said if I was a good boy, Santa would let me paint the shed. Oh, bad news. Did you read the article that said the Girl Scouts are experiencing supply chain issues with their cookies? There's a similar story, too, that the Boy Scouts are starting to run out of those dolls where you show where the bad counselor touched you. All right, last joke. Did you see that petition going around the internet where people are demanding that Disney create the first ever disabled Disney princess? I signed it, not only because it's the right thing to do, but also I just want to see the scene where she stays out past midnight and her wheelchair turns back into a pumpkin.
Disabled princess. She wouldn't even be able to get up the stairs of the castle.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking stupid. Is there anything hotter than, I don't know if you saw that show. I don't know why this turned me on so much. It's the show about,
Disabled people?
No. You know, Superman did that the show on Netflix about he was some fucking, he could kill her, you know what I mean? Like a wolf guy.
Yeah, you're talking about the guy who played Superman, whose name is for some reason escaping both of us.
Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
He played there's like a fantasy, almost, Game of Thrones show on Netflix he's on.
The Witcher.
On The Witcher, there's a chick. They have this chick with a fucked up back and spina bifida, and she's half, retarded. And
nice.
She's, and then she takes some fucking pill or spell, and all of a sudden she does a goddamn Captain America, and she comes out, dude, and she's naked. I mean, she's smoking. But the guy fucked her as that person, and then she turned into this, and then she left him. That sucks.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
She's so pretty. She has purple eyes.
Ooh,
yeah, it's sexy.
Jennifer.
I like it.
All right, listen, Joe.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a jizz off. Are you in? A jizz taster. Whose jizz is this?
Before I accept that, can you explain what that means?
We're all gonna jizz, and then we're gonna have somebody taste it and tell. They're gonna have to put the jizz in front of the person. I bet Joe's jizz smells like a musty basement and salami.
Do you think Olivia would do it?
Is it like online where people like test and see if they can
ask his wife? What's wrong with you?
She tests cheeses.
Shut up! You don't ask his wife.
What if we made a jizz cheese?
I'm sure she'd eat everybody's jizz.
Dude,
I gotta
Jizzarella.
I gotta go. Jizzarella.
Jizzarella cheese right here.
Lou made this, by the way.
Is she in? Does Lou want to do it?
Yeah. What if that? What if Liz could? What if Lou could walk after eating all 4 of our jizzes at the same time?
Dude, people will be lining up when they go to South America to see the preacher who can heal people. We just have a line of people with ailments. Oh, that'd be great. Meet the 4 guys who solved everybody's problem with their own jizz.
All right, listen.
And they walk by and we just jerk off on them.
I love you, Lou. All right, listen, that's it today. We'll be back on. we finding a better day to do this on, but we got to be a little fluid. Mike's schedule, my schedule. But next week we'll try to go maybe 10 o'clock again if we can. If Mike doesn't have any meetings and stuff like that after his #1 radio show.
But I will tell you that Monday I could do it Monday morning, and then Thursday we leave for Calta Cruise 16, and I'm not back till Tuesday. So
it's fine.
Yeah, just letting you know.
I'm so sad I'm not going.
I'm sad you're not going too. Like, so sad that if you decide you want to go, I'd be like, just take my room. I'll let my wife stay home.
Really?
Yeah, like I really want you to go. It'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be fucking awesome. Is Pete going with this girl?
Pete's going. My dad's going.
Number 2?
Number 2 is going.
The fuck is this? I'm going to be number 3 by the time this week's over.
I mean, probably not. You're my #1 best friend. That's not going to change.
Okay. Well, I love you, and you love me, even though you don't say it. Joe, what do you got?
Just follow me, Jokes Russell, and follow the Cheese Show on YouTube.
Mush, what do you got?
Follow me at Mike V. Suarez this Saturday. I'll be at Black Potion in San Antonio. It's named after Bobby's Jizz.
Black Potion. That would be my nickname if I jizz like that all the time and I was a porn star. Black Potion.
Nobody's going to want to work with you.
But I did horror movie porn.
Excuse me, I will not take a facial from the Black Poisons.
I jizzed on your face and then you became possessed.
Joe, what if we made a jizz cheese?
Yeah, I mean, how many months would it be aged for?
I don't know. Like, what if we added it to an already visible cheese, an aging cheese, and we just added the last ingredient?
You mean like glaze it like a Krispy Kreme?
Yeah. Or wrap it in a wax like a brie.
Oh.
Why does this cheese taste like Bisquick?
Or it could be like, this is the best cheese I ever had.
All right, real quick too, before we go, this weekend, a friend of mine, Captain
Underpants,
Captain Stacy, brought me last night a bag full of Cafe Du Monde coffee, Cafe Du Monde like flour, and he brought me alligator.
Oh wow!
And bouffon balls, I think they're called, right?
You want to hear something weird?
What?
I had alligator for breakfast this morning.
No shit.
A restaurant called Walk-Ons, which is a New Orleans style restaurant, brought us alligator bites this morning.
Don's going to be making alligator bites on Sunday, air fried alligator bites.
Oh, that must be great.
Sunday, baby. So there you go.
Yeah, and Cafe Du Monde, if he gave you the flowers, you're gonna make little beignets.
Yeah, that's what they got. The flour for the beignet.
Oh, delicious,
dude! But you ever have Cafe Du Monde coffee?
Yes, it's the best.
It's the best coffee. She percolates. My wife percolates Cafe Du Monde every morning like it's 1955. God, did I luck out.
You know, it'd be good. A little Cafe Du Monde with a little bit of my jizz in there. Perfect.
All right, time to go. See you later. See you Monday. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye now.